Wonder if we'll ever get cancelled for using that. You can't use the intro of a dead YouTuber.
Yeah, we can. Who other did you? I try to think of any, but I can't think of any. No, there really aren't any big ones.
There's Ed's World. He's the dude who worked
Oh, yeah.
at Tomska, did the ass stuff and everything else.
Yeah, we start videos with I like trains.
I like trains.
That's how we started.
All right. We stopped over here.
Yep, slut. Oh, almost said a bad thing. Slot 1.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna comment that the music was too loud, but I guess this also happens in the actual Danganronpa games. They only change the settings once you actually enter like a save. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And they're like the loudest games ever as well. So.
Yeah, they are, especially V3. That was I blew my eardrums out. All right. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns in addition to the 28 stab wounds. Jesus, I don't want to
28.
28 stab wounds. I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if this murder really is based on true events, damn, the killer's totally sick in the head.
Ooh, truth bullet.
Ouch.
Yeah, calm down.
Oh my god, dude, it's so smooth now. What the hell? It was like so choppy earlier, like 2 days ago. Now it's so
Thank you,
smooth.
Sky. Who we talked to?
What the heck?
Talk to the body.
Hello?
Talk to the body.
Our captors gave us a lot of information about this victim. To their credit, what's written on the tablet seems accurate, but I should inspect the body just in case. Maybe it's not a girl. Damn it, it's just a doll. Damon, stop hesitating.
I learned this in class, and it's like there's a theory that like when girls die, it's sadder than when guys die.
Oh. Huh.
And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of true, I guess.
That's pretty plausible, yeah. I never thought about it. That could be an actual theory.
Yeah.
The doll was slumping into the door, her torso soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt had been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody, indiscernible pulp. I quickly took a step back, trying to control my breathing to avoid throwing up. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of a doll. I mean, what does it smell like? Does it actually smell like blood?
Tell that to your turn to die.
There's a... Huh? Oh, wait. What part are you talking about?
Don't be afraid of dolls.
Oh,
Don't be afraid of dolls.
Yeah. I mean, those dolls can actually talk. A bloody knife lay next to the victim. It's safe to say that this must be the
bloody
murder.
knife.
Okay.
I swear, one of these days, one of these games, the contradiction will be like, it's a British guy, and he says it was bloody, but like he's just saying that because he's British. It's not actually bloody. It's gonna be like a contradiction.
It's gonna be so stupid. That also sounds like something out of Ace Attorney, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
The initial sight of the doll shocked me so much I completely overlooked this rifle. Inspecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why was a rifle near her body?
It's a red herring. Oh.
Jean de la Mer.
That rifle could just step back a bit. I'm curious about something.
What? No, before I could finish my sentence, Jean walked over to where I was.
Start shooting everyone.
Ah! Hey, you're messing with the crime scene. Ignoring me, he released the magazine of the gun with surprising ease. Yeah? From the top of the magazine protruded a loaded bullet.
Ah, that's interesting. This rifle hasn't been used.
Until now.
Yeah, man.
He really just starts killing everyone. Definitely
Another body has been
interesting.
discovered.
10 bodies have been discovered.
A body has been a body.
I'll put it down and guard it so nobody gets any smart ideas.
Sure, you just want to use it for
No
yourself.
one is any smart idea.
It's gonna fucking disappear later.
Better than him holding it. Damn, a loaded gun. What's going on in the killer's head? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? Unless that gun was purely for intimidation. Has he
Pure
not considered it might have been her
intimidation.
gun? It's not very logical, but
Yeah, that's true.
it came to play with the victim.
Ultimate teacher's
Assault
aid.
rifle.
has a fucking assault rifle.
Yeah, in this day and age, you kind of need one.
Yeah. I think there was a bill passed in the U.S. where it's like school teachers need to have a gun.
Yeah, yeah, like they keep it on their
That's
desks.
crazy.
Man. The girl's been stabbed repeatedly. I don't need the tablet to know that.
How many times?
For cause of death, you'd think it was a stab to the heart or something, but the tablet claimed blood loss. Taking a closer look, the wounds, it didn't seem excessively deep. At least not deep enough to pierce her heart. If she died from blood loss, what does that say about the killer? They probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer a slow death?
Oh, that's true.
Damn, this is messed up. Is there anything else to inspect?
I don't think so. Stop checking the body, Dan.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to
Kinda
make
weird,
sure.
bro. She's dead and the
Hey,
dog.
we're investigating. I'm
Yeah,
justified.
okay. Pervert.
What? See, I'm not supposed to leave. I have to check the body like 3 more times.
Uh-huh.
What happened if we check? Oh, hands. Okay. Her hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. There were no other marks or injuries apart from her nails. It looked like there was dried blood underneath. Why was there blood underneath her nails but not on the rest of her hand? That seemed to be all the
Victim's
evidence.
hands.
Nothing else is catching my eye. We should check the inside of the closet now.
Yeah, that's where you belong, Damon.
Has he shown any signs of?
Actually, we don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know that technically.
Not yet.
It's a running gag is that all the straight protagonists are stupid.
This guy seems a little smarter than your run-of-the-mill protagonist. Yes, I am.
Oh. Why can't you go
Let me
in?
through.
Step over
Oh, I thought it
the
said
body.
Julian's closet. I was like, who's Julian? I thought it said Julian's closet.
It's fucking King Julian's right there.
This is closet.
Dancing.
Like the rest of the building, the inside of the closet was old and dilapidated. It was the last place I'd like to dig through, but I had to gather as much evidence as possible. Otherwise, I won't be able to present a strong argument. Spoken like a true master debater.
Ah.
Oh, okay, return. What do you think, Fire?
There might be more clues around here. I'm going to check the entire closet for evidence.
Oh, thanks. A person like her is probably more likely to cause a murder, not solve one. Foreshadowing? Alright, have fun with that.
I don't know if it's foreshadowing. We don't know. Only the
We
prologue's
won't know
out
for a
so
while.
far. We must make every effort to examine the crime scene as thoroughly as possible. Not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnapped us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, this was based on a real murder, was it not?
That was what the tablet said, though I'm still skeptical about the validity of that statement.
Hey, check out what's behind this door!
Saying that, she stepped away from the corner. It's a ladder. It doesn't seem like there's anything strange about it. Why was this brought to
Oh
my attention?
no.
again?
Oh no.
I'm disappointed in you.
No, she's gonna make an Ace Attorney
Yeah.
reference.
Oh, that thing a ladder? It's so obviously a
Oh,
step ladder!
Come on.
Aren't they
the same
practically
thing?
the same? Oh, that's you.
I have to agree with Miss Amber. Everyone knows an ace investigates. Record his evidence as accurately as possible.
Shut up.
That's certainly what the victim would want.
Shit.
Ah, guy that doesn't get
Ah.
my references is no fun to be around. Wanna check outside on the peeps? Smell you later, lawyer man.
She's already out of here. Does she even investigate anything besides that stupid ladder?
Why is that always the go-to Ace Attorney reference? I don't understand.
It's so... I don't know, it doesn't mean much.
We need something more niche, like the vase being really annoying.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's worthy of a reference. It's just, like, annoying. The shelf was packed with an assortment of towels. I briskly inspected them, lifting each towel to check for anything underneath. Many had gathered dust, but that was it. Nothing looked suspicious about them. I think it was also the bucket. This is a bucket.
Charlie Bucket.
It's a bucket. Pretty typical thing to find inside a janitor's closet. But why is it
Are we gonna get the bucket ending? We're in the closet! Are we in the broom closet? Let's get the broom closet
the
ending.
broom closet
The bucket.
ending.
And the bucket ending.
There's nothing inside it. What does this smell? It smelled like bleach?
Bleach.
That's...
I used to have a teacher, and his catchphrase was "drink bleach." It was weird. I don't know why.
That's an interesting teacher.
He'd always say "drink bleach." I was like, why?
Bleach! I mean, what grade was this? Because I hope it wasn't in front of, like, grade schoolers.
No, this is like 7th grade. He was like a science teacher.
What the fuck? Okay.
Because this was like 2014 or whatever. This is when the drink bleach meme was big.
It
You know?
was. And Tide Pods and stuff.
I don't know why you keep on saying that. It's like it's dangerous. What if someone actually does it?
There's a clock above the door. Doesn't seem like it works. Looks like that's everything around here. I should check out the other end. You have not unlocked this area.
Oompa. Look at all these characters.
Desmond the Marksman.
How did I get here?
I checked all the containers on this shelf. They're all full with the exception of one. A bottle of bleach.
Bleach?
Oh.
There's a bucket in this closet that reeked of it.
That's probably not a coincidence, given this thing is supposed to emulate a real crime scene. It's crazy how much effort has been put into this.
I can't think too much about what kind of a situation we're in. I'll never be able to handle it.
Is that a pun? Because of the bucket handle?
Oh.
These shelves are real intriguing. Take a look. Some of these cleaning brands go as far back as the 80s and 90s.
You recognize them.
That's gonna be the twist, isn't it? They're stuck in the 80s and 90s. That's gonna be the twist, right?
We've traveled back in time.
Because I use them.
Why would you?
Are they
do
still
it?
on a train?
I
I
don't
like
think
the
so.
whole night. What's it called? What's the train movie again? Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer.
I like that. I like that vibe. All chemicals do the job better since there were fewer regulations about what's poisonous and all that. Just don't ask where I got them. Don't want to alert the fuzz.
I'm sure they don't care about our black market cleaning supplies.
Winona. That security camera, it's brand new.
Now that she's mentioned it, it does look out of place. You think it would have gathered dust like the other items in here? Did it recently get cleaned or something?
My company's headquarters have similar ones installed, except these cameras are even more high-tech.
That means you're broke, Winona.
Typical school, spending more on security than educating their students.
That's assuming this is even the Academy's doing.
The Academy. Oh, there's nothing here.
Aside from the camera. It's another surveillance camera. Is the guy on the speaker watching us through this? Just the thought made my stomach turn.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Oh, no, that's it. Wow, that's fast.
Wait, wow.
That's crazy.
Should I still give him the Monokuma voice? Until we
Yeah,
find
I
out
guess so.
who he really is. All right, everyone, that's time. Look at you all.
Yeah,
You
Walkie
investigated
Kuma.
the crime scene so well, it's enough to bring a tear to my eye. Jokes aside, please meet by the elevator for the class trial. You should find it somewhere around the Tree of Ignorance. Don't make me wait too long. I might start getting zap happy. See you soon.
I like
Tree of
that. Tree of
knowledge,
Ignorance,
tree of
like Tree of
ignorance,
Knowledge.
yeah.
That's smart. I like that. That's cool.
Class trial? What the hell does that mean?
Sounds like that's the end of our investigation. If we're done with the closet, we should go outside and talk to the others. Oh,
Hi, Martin.
Martin says,
Walkie
Walkie
Kuma."
Kuma. Fucking hell. Oh my god. What the hell's a class trial?
Hold on, I got chips in my mouth. Your guess is good. That's good as mine. You see, we're going to court.
No.
Court?
He's going to put us on trial.
Maybe that's where we'll talk about the clues we found.
It makes sense for our current situation. Investigation, clues, files. What else could this stop for before?
Good point. It does seem oddly similar to court procedures. Obviously, we're missing key suspects and witnesses, but they don't seem to be relevant to this case anyway.
You mentioned that his elevator was near the Tree of Ignorance, right? He must be referring to the room in the tree.
Probably, yeah. It's the only thing I can think of.
Everyone's becoming Hajime here, what the hell?
However, I don't recall seeing an elevator anywhere.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get our butts over there.
Hold on, before we move our butts. I can't alt
Whoa.
tab. What? One sec. Alright, there.
We might as well follow her.
No, wait, no.
We might as well follow her.
There we go.
There we go. One by one, everyone left. I guess I have no choice but to go as well.
This game looks gnarly, says Martin.
Oh my god.
Whoa,
Gnarly.
where am I
It's a-
going? Where am I going?
Okay.
How old's Martin again? That's gnarly.
We don't know where the other two dudes are. The small girl and the other girl, right? They left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
They might be dead.
No, they're right here.
Oh, never mind.
Well, one of them.
Where's the other girl? Right? How do you remain so stoic at a time like this? Aren't you worried at all?
No, not really. It's not like we're investigating some high-stakes murder. It's just a dummy, that's it.
Yes, quite. I completely concur.
She's obviously faking it. Without even looking at her face, I can tell she's sweating bullets. Wipe your
That's her
face.
weapon. She's literally sweating bullets.
No.
It's her
It's
murder
so
weapon.
lethal. Let me guess.
What?
The tree is the elevator. When I arrived at the tree, I saw that people were already bickering.
A big three? Eden's Garden Academy? Overused religious symbolism is tight.
She's gonna be the fucking Deadpool character, who's like
Uh-huh.
self-aware. Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I really hope we get let out after this. I really hope we get let out after this. Can you confirm liar chick?
Are you asking her?
Come off the grass. She's clearly faking her talent.
And that makes her one of the bad guys?
Who would want to fake their identity besides someone with a secret behind? Pfft, I bet she's the one who brought the gas bomb out of the train.
And she didn't think to bring a mask to avoid passing out or whatever?
If all you needed was a mask to protect you, then.
Hey, don't look at me. I literally passed out. This helmet's got plenty of holes in it. I'd suffocate otherwise. No, the liar chick's totally sus. Just look at how calm she's been acting. She somehow knew the dead body was a dummy, then she poked it in the face. That's not normal.
I told you, it was my intuition.
Intuition my ass!
It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should inspect that old man. Now look at us. We're on a mission to solve her murder. Where is this elevator supposed to be again?
That's right. There's meant to be an elevator around here. But all I
The
see
tree
is
has
the
like a
tree
s-
of ignorance.
Yeah.
Look
right.
at that door-shaped hole.
It's Doris shaped, bro.
He's gonna fall in. What's his face is gonna fall in? The Jamaican guy's gonna fall in.
Push him.
He just dies. A body has been
Yeah.
found.
Maybe we're missing something here. Or maybe we're being played for fools.
Seriously?
Wow.
Come on, guys.
The more I look at it, the more confused I am. I'm gonna get a headache. I better stop. What?
Wait, what? Oh, that
So
wasn't it?
stupid. What?
Wait, what?
Oh, E for elevator. That's even
E.
worse.
Can't even go in there.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
What is that? Where's there a leaf? Oh no, there's a tree.
Why
inside.
are there leaves on the
Leaves.
walls?
There's
What
three
the-
inside.
Okay.
Y? Wait, E, Y, huh? These are not letters,
E?
these are symbols.
EY? What is that? Omega?
No,
That's Omega.
that's
That's-
beta,
that's Beta.
sigma.
Sigma!
Ah!
Sigma.
Check the statue near the tree. It might be a hidden lever.
Oh, you're right.
Oh my god, is this the host of the game?
At the base of the tree was a marble bust depicting a figure in a creepy mask. There were cracks all over the mask, and one of the eyes was even missing. How old must this thing be?
You know there's a statue too, don't you?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
What's up with that statue? Definitely something whack about it. I just can't put my finger on what.
The mask is broken. There must be a piece missing.
Is that weird? The statue is probably like super old. It makes sense. It'd be cracking up and stuff.
No, that definitely seems intentional.
Like it's crappy on purpose.
Even so, it's not relevant to the elevator, is it?
Well, you know, maybe if we find the piece and place it back on the statue, something will happen, like a puzzle-solving game. That sounds kind of far-fetched, but I wouldn't hurt to try. You say we gotta look around for the other part of the mask? Hold on to your butts, cause I got eyes of a predator.
Why don't you take a seat over there?
Never mind.
Why did you take a seat over there? With that, everyone started to search the tree again. Some people inspected the tree itself while others scoured around it. After what seemed like only a few minutes, Grace stood up frantically with something in her hand.
Oi, everyone, I found it!
We gathered around Grace to see what she was holding.
Nice, that must be it.
Oh shit. Illuminati confirmed.
What should we do with it? Should we stick it back in the mask?
Probably, yeah. I'll take care of it.
Back off, Hercules! You ain't the one who found it!
Grace brought the peace bow over to the statue and slotted it right into the mask.
Grace dies.
And then
Bam.
nothing happened. Yeah, I was also expecting that to happen.
That it'll blow up.
That was anticlimactic.
Oh.
Suddenly, the ground we were standing on began to shake.
Oh golly!
That's just about the worst reaction you could have to an earthquake.
Oh golly!
Are we about to die?
Oh golly, an earthquake.
There we go.
Oh! Oh!
The Triossi.
Tree
Very
ussy.
nice. The Trussy.
Yes, sir.
Trussy.
What? Yo!
Oops.
They actually work.
A fucking yeah, you and me both, David. A fucking secret passageway in a tree. I never thought I'd see that.
The Tree of Knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition, and understanding exists only as a barren replica. The Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonder of nature, but does not achieve it. And justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom.
Oh. Fenn's here. Fen says, did I join just to hear Triossi?
What? Oh god.
I just realized something, Daniel. His
Yeah.
name is Damon. Like, demon.
Oh.
Ah. Oh god. Now he's spitting random philosophy. We're so fucked.
Will this take us to the elevator?
There's stairs at the foot of the opening. What are we waiting for? Let's explore. Why the sudden rush? I wanna get home, duh. If we get this over with, we'll get out quicker. It's simple math. Fair enough.
So, do we just walk in, do we? We just walk in, do we?
One by one, we approached the opening of the tree.
The Triossi.
The
What's
Triossi
wet?
and descended into.
It's squishy and wet. Oh.
Oh. The fuck?
In-
What are you looking at, Winona? Look where everyone else is looking.
Yeah.
She has a
Know
crush.
your place.
But she's looking at the historian dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's writing something weird.
Who's Cassidy again?
It's the,
This is an
it's the
elevator!
redhead.
Nice.
I see. This elevator's underneath the tree.
Reckless? Wait, what's for this?
Reckless investments, I'm telling you.
With a rumble, the elevator began its descent. We stood in silence, 16 worried strangers plummeting into the unknown. That's what we were, after all. Random people lured into this horrible place, and for what? Some twisted man's game? A fake crime scene, an investigation, a creepy statue, an elevator in a tree. None of this was the work of your average kidnapper. This was something much bigger, and in no way could it be connected to Eden's Garden Academy. Squid Game.
I don't like the fact that his name is Damon. I'm worried about what he'll do out his window.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait,
Well,
was it
fortunately,
Diana who went with the small girl, right?
Was it?
Or was it a different
I'm
girl?
not so sure.
Because if it's not Diana, that girl's still not talking.
That's true.
Hmm.
Martin says, "Are you guys religious?"
On the occasion.
On the when it's convenient.
Yeah, if there's like a test, then I'll be religious. I'll be like, oh please, I want to pass this test.
Yeah. I stood up tall, and when movement stopped completely, the doors opened. Oh, I like this trial room.
Wonderful.
In front of us was a large circular hall supported by marble pillars. In the center of the room, 16 podiums had been arranged into a circle. Were those for us?
Welcome, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the elevator ride, even if it was a bit quick. As you can see, this is the trial room. Each podium has a name on it. Find your designated podium and stand there until I give out further instructions.
And if we don't comply,
You
wait,
dog.
if we don't comply,
Then I'll zap you, of
I'll
course.
zap you.
Not this sapping shit again!
Just face it, Miss Madison. We have to go along with with his demands.
Looks like there's a few smart ones out in the pack, eh? Well, come along now. We don't have all day.
There was no avoiding it. We had to assume our places.
Oh, very nice.
I like this art.
Oh, it looks like a communion wafer.
Because it's round?
Then again, that might just be a circle. No, because it's
you
like
could also
broken
say
into
it's like a
pieces.
pizza.
No, 'cause it's broken in like pieces. Don't they break it in
Okay,
pieces?
yeah.
I don't know.
It's a
I do.
weird looking pizza, man.
They've really messed up. Scanning the faces around me, everyone wore similar expressions. Discomfort, anger, worry. It didn't end. We've been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some inane game. No free will, no choice interactions. Oh, except for lawyer dude. Ooh, I like this. All we could do was move forward. We had to hope for an escape, a way to run from this twisted place. We had to solve this murder case.
No.
No, I would not.
My question is, who's gonna be the rival character? Is it gonna be Eva, or like who's the rival character in this?
No, I feel like Eva is supposed to be the Kyoko of this game, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Maybe
Is it,
lawyer.
uh,
guy.
Yeah, maybe lawyer
Well,
dude will like show his
Is
true
it
colors.
lawyer dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the Nagito.
Trinket. Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
Very
start
few.
shooting, man.
Tablet, bloody, assault. I have the assault rifle. I have the bucket. We have like 3 weapons,
Yeah.
and we cut off the victim's hands. Okay.
Huh.
Just put it in our inventory. Fen says religious apple. Martin, are you hinting at something? I don't know.
Ooh. What if I
This
do?
is your
I
ploy all
will gain
along, Mark.
knowledge.
Yeah, and then you'll realize that you're naked though.
What?
I'm not naked. I have clothes.
I'm sorry,
on the
Eve
topic
thought-
of ass stuff, it's like that that one sketch where they turn on
Oh,
the
yeah, the
light,
color
and then
one.
everything was colored, and then it turned out they were naked.
Yeah. Ass stuff movie. I baked you a pie.
Oh boy, what flavor? Pie flavor. Okay.
Oh, hello.
That's cool.
Very nice.
I think
Stylistic.
this does Danganronpa better than Danganronpa, visually at least.
Yeah. Can't wait for chapter 1 of this to come out.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial. Yep, the objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence
Now,
you
Daniel,
gathered-
question: Do we think the goat guy is the host?
Like the statue,
Yeah.
probably. So then I don't know if the Monokuma voice would fit in.
You give him like a BoJack voice. I don't know.
What should I give him?
BoJack.
No, BoJack. Let's give him. You guys haven't seen There Will Be Blood, have you?
No.
It will be
Daniel
broke.
Day-Lewis?
Yeah. Yeah.
Using evidence you gathered during the investigation,
This
you will argue what
motherfucker.
you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out. That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
I wanted to use
Someone
that
get me
for a
out
while.
of here!
Satan's always represented by a goat, right? So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, if we must discuss, I know a place to start.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Get me out!
Oh, that's true. Wolfgang's gonna kill Grace, isn't he? Because he's a wolf and she's a rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Ah, someone Get me out of here! What happened to her?
Oh shit, they fried their brain!
Calm down, it's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects. If I wanted to see the brain-dead bicker, I'd just turn on the telly. On that note, please carry on.
I'm pretty sure he's British. Holy shit, the people running this thing aren't playing around.
Oh, it's me.
What were you saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective is in this try.
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing? I'm just gonna be an onlooker. It's only fair. You seriously not gonna contribute? What am I supposed to do? Put your detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
Oh,
Yeah. Who murdered that dummy chick, right?
not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
That tablet not explained.
I listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inclined.
Well, because it's so obvious.
But Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
Oh shit.
I don't have to. Would you look at that? A debate's already underway.
Oh, Damon's good at that.
She's just foaming at the mouth.
These guys are clearly confused. I need to stop them before they arrive at the wrong conclusion.
Fen says it
no.
sounds like a more youthful judge. I
Oh,
like
that's
it.
true.
Martin says judge but evil for once. Yeah, evil judge. Well, evil non-Japanese judge.
Evil non-Japanese judge.
There ever been an evil judge other than that guy? Well, I guess Your Turn to Die, that guy was evil.
Cylinder, right key. Is there no
Have you ever
way
played
I
Your
can-
Turn to Die, Rick?
No.
Did you play Your Turn to Die? It's a good game.
It is a pretty good game. It's like better Danganronpa.
It's also free. It's also free.
There's a game that Dan C. Raven is telling me to play. It's
Oh.
Stray Gods.
Stray Gods. I've actually heard of that, but
It's a visual novel too, but it's also a musical.
yeah.
What? Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's about like Greek gods and shit. I don't know. It's paid though. That's my only issue.
Oh.
It's like
Looks like
600 bucks.
I
Lore
love
Olympus.
the
I know
art style
Shaw
of
likes
this.
that.
Yeah. Wow.
I know
this
Shaw
looks
would like this.
incredible.
Oh wow, yeah, it is. Wow, it is expensive. It is expensive.
900. Yeah,
Oh,
the
It's
role
like as
playing
much as
musical.
Persona.
Do you think we sing in this game if we ever play it?
I mean, how would we know like the tune though? Unless you can like read sheet
That's true.
music.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's probably already pre-voiced,
Yeah.
so you can probably turn it off.
Oh yeah.
Those are the-
Oh wow, it came out recently as well. It only came out like 5 months ago. Wow, goddamn.
Oh. Down to play
Looks like a
Venom
game Shaw
Vices.
would love. Alright, we'll save that for when Shaw gets back from the military.
Yeah, she'll enjoy that.
Non-stop debate.
Well, it better be
We're all
endless.
debating.
Oh, wow. Okay. The mystery who killed Count. Do we read these parts? I forgot.
Most of the time, no. Maybe only like for the first time. Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
It's not really.
We saw that at the same time. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Cassidy's talking
Big
a lot.
Gun.
Scared.
There was a
Big
gun.
meaty claws. Big meaty claws.
claws.
Dot.
This was a lot.
You know the voice
faster.
I'm trying to give Wolfgang? I'm trying to give him Hugh Grant. That's the voice I'm trying to give him.
Ah.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know what movies he's in.
generic white guy.
What movie is Hugh Grant in? I don't even know. I don't even know.
He was in. Oh wait, let me go through this first. Nice.
I don't even know.
He was also in
He's in Love Actually.
Yeah, the same
Yeah.
with Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know him from, and I've never even seen that movie because I don't like it. It looks like poop.
That is pretty good if you like rom-com.
It's too
Is
bad
there
you don't
like
have the
a
Keira
porn-
Knightley voice anymore.
It's like porn? What?
There's like a porn subplot. Like two of the characters are like porn stars or something.
Oh. If you think of it that way.
I mean, that goes for a lot of like romantic movies, doesn't it?
There's a lot of sex. Which
That's
is
why
bad
people
if
watch
you're
it.
not married. Lol. We're keeping the religious theme, yeah.
Yeah, we have to. Don't do premarital sex, guys. If
Yeah.
if you actually
Or-
have the opportunity to do it.
Or else we will kill you.
Or else you'll create 2 children, and one of them will be a evil bald man who mind hacks people.
Yes.
What?
Just keep going then.
Okay.
From this.
Cassidy, can you stop? Oh, right.
No one.
Can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Oh, what? I searched the place from top to bottom.
Alright then, tell me, how is a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
Fuck you. That's easy. It wasn't. Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity. Any smart shooter could tell you that, right, Desmond?
Why are you bringing me into this?
Except that victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If a gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Fuck you. Details. The gun didn't do that chicken. What was the actual murder weapon?
The actual murder weapon? That's obvious.
Oh, what is this?
The
Okay,
door!
multiple choice.
The ladder! The bucket.
The knife. Fen says, so no sex before marriage, you'll kill us and we'll have 2 kids.
Yes.
Or else you'll kill us and we'll have 2 kids.
What's the likelihood
Yes.
of having twins?
Low.
100%.
Oh.
100% if you have it
One-
before
one-
marriage.
JPEG just built like that.
One will just always eat the other in the womb.
What?
That's
Yeah,
the thing,
you
right?
ha-
Like
Yeah, that happens.
Oh my god.
When you actually have twins, there's a likelihood the other will eat the other one.
Like actually eat them or like just drain the resources and nutrients
No,
from
they
them?
eat them.
What the fuck? I did
Like
not
not
Yeah,
like
it's- it's-
like gorily, like they fucking munch at their body. They're not zombies.
and then
bro.
like your twin becomes like a birthmark or a mole or whatever.
Yeah.
That ultrasound must be crazy.
He's eating the fucking twin and he's like fucking eating like a pizza.
Oh, oh my god.
He got
I'm
a
so sorry,
diet coke on the
viewers.
side to wash it down.
Oh, the bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Why is us Occam's razor gotta ruin everything?
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
I love Owlboy. Owlboy's funny.
Kinda weird choosing their inferior weapon.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade. If the killer didn't use the rifle, what was the crime scene?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Snowpiercer continuity. This is Rick.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in the janitor's
Babies
closet,
taste the best.
man. I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no! Everyone's starting to yell!
This depends
Ah!
on control. Ah! Did you say something?
Fen says, can we not talk about eating babies? And then Martin says, my son ate his sister in utero.
Holy shit, Martin.
Are you serious? Are you serious, Martin? Oh god. Is that real?
Odd choice. Didn't even.
One of our
What are the-
viewers
you know
has
what
a-
the blue ones mean?
This one. That's the agree. That's the agree one.
Ah.
Well, that's like your opinion, man. Gun was broken. The killer had no reason to bring it with them. And yet they did.
Maybe the gun's not even the killer's. Maybe it
Well,
was
it could be for the
blade.
aesthetic.
The aesthetic. Wait, who was the one who said that? Was that Winona?
Oh, that's Scooby-Doo.
no,
That's Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the knife for next to the body. And down to the knife.
You wanna, Daniel, you wanna slightly turn on the voices for this part just so we know what they sound like?
Yeah, actually. Wait, let's. Oh, I can't view it right now. Hold on. We'll have to get through this first.
Well, that's like your opinion, man, says a K-pop star. Fen says, yay, Daniel gets to give consent again.
What?
That's the blue one, remember?
Oh,
Consent.
yeah, right. Consent.
Alright, turn on the VA.
Trying. The fuck?
Guess we'll go fuck ourselves.
Dude, it keeps opening new browser tabs.
I swear, this is a fucking virus or something. A very good virus.
Funny you mentioned that. When
Yeah,
when I first downloaded Nausea, the Among Us thing, I accidentally I downloaded. It's like adware because it installed like a new browser for me. It installed a new antivirus, even though it wasn't really acting like an antivirus. I had to download like malware bytes just to clean my PC. I don't know, guys. It's not opening the menu. Whatever.
Martin says Dan believes in consent.
I think we should all believe in consent. Alright, what does this say? Time of death is...
I bet the gun didn't even work.
But it's fully
There's a fully loaded assault rifle.
So we're not agreeing with that.
Oh, I could agree with that. It didn't go off, right? Oh, it should be pretty aesthetic. Do we just agree with the assaulting?
We can try.
I'm not used to this. I don't usually do this part.
Nope. Wrong.
Aw. Aw, thanks, sweetheart. Wait, the evidence doesn't support it.
Ah, I need to think this over.
Oh, we have a lot of lives now.
We do.
Both the rifle and the knife. Yeah, that's,
Hold on,
that's...
wait, so
Oh wait, no, yeah. Both the rifle and the knife are next to the body. We just use the tablet. That's what Owlboy said, because he's correct.
that's not what the tablet says, though.
Oh, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with the bleach, maybe, and the bucket. Because no one's talking about it. They will make chemical burns.
Yeah, that's probably
So
where
it
the
might-
chemical burns came from. But I think that's for
Yeah.
later because we can't even present the.
Oh, I see.
We're limited to the tablet of the assault rifle right now.
That probably is the tablet.
Yeah, it's new evidence. I can't see what Winona says though. She's like really quick.
Winona just says like,
If the gun was broken,
why did they
then
bring
the
it at all?
killer would have no reason to bring it with them. Oh, the killer. Yeah, it's that whole argument. Maybe it's not even hers.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't know if you heard that. I got sticky keys. Does anyone know how to disable that? Does anyone know how to disable sticky keys?
I think this. I forgot. It should show up how to disable.
I just never bothered looking it up. Okay, let's try tablet on Winona's statement.
Oh god, we have 7 seconds.
Are you serious?
Oh, we're so cool.
Go! Oh, thank god. Like 2 seconds to spare. Coming!
Dude, those 2 minutes went up so quickly.
Coming.
So clutch. Coming.
Damn. Thank you for pointing it out. Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
What do you think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed with a knife. The reason they didn't use the gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
Then who did it?
Easy. The victim.
Whoa! The dummy had a gun?
If it wasn't the killer, it had to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murderer, but dropped it when the killer attacked her. Oops.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
complete sense.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Huh?
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct? If so, then why did he shoot them?
A stealth attack. I bet the killer memorized her aura.
What the fuck are you
Her-
saying?
Her AI movements?
AI movements.
Interesting.
Her
Oh, should we turn on the voices now?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. See what they sound like.
No, that's not what I want to do. Here we go.
That girl must have been killed before she could have done that.
Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
That's not technically true.
Huh?
There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer. Specifically, evidence that shows the victim attempted to fight back.
I'm gonna go insane if Jamaican dude's actually Jamaican.
I'm sure like he has like a
He's like,
Scottish
"Yeah, man."
accent or something.
Top of the morning, young man. No, that's Irish shit.
We found dry blood in the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker. Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
Did someone get in the way of using her?
No.
What the heck?
That's not Jamaican, is it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her. Now it's they will walk with the Jamaican.
She could have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened, right?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. How can we be so sure the fight happened there?
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended, her body was dragged into the closet.
Oh, I much prefer your voice, Rick.
Fuck off.
Fen says, "Woo, Daniel's luck saves the day."
That happened. Shouldn't there have been streaks of blood in the floor or in the hallway?
Drag marks? Can't say I saw any.
No need to take it so seriously.
Seriously.
Instead of dragging the victim,
What if the killer carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks. But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in blood? Blood, hey! It should have gotten everywhere. These wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
Man, the actual voices are very generic.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was.
You're right.
Yes, you're right. Well, I'm sorry for derailing the conversation.
Moving on.
Moving on.
That fight.
That fight, the victim had the gun, but she was overpowered.
If she wanted to, she could have just,
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
There must have been something. There must be something we're missing.
The
Something that
bleach!
explains how the victim was overpowered. And I know I'm the only one who can figure that out.
That's
What?
Such
Well,
a-
we already did agree points. Okay.
it's just
Non-stop.
the bleach, man.
It's literally the bleach. Look, bucket.
Bucket, it has to be bucket.
This
So
is a bucket.
the dude threw bleach at her head and shit, and she.
Nope.
By the sound of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
Shut up.
Oh,
Cassie.
he sounds exactly like how I imagined him to.
I bet that girl didn't see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend. I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
Actually,
Where do we fit in the bleach with anything that they said?
And knocked the gun out of her hand.
Hold on. Where were the chemical
By
burns?
the sounds of it,
On her head.
those two did
On her
have a
head and her
crazy tussle.
her eyes.
Eyes.
Wait, could we agree with that
No,
last
those are
statement?
her blood. She scratched her eyes trying to get the fucking chemical out, right? No?
Yeah,
Could be.
exactly.
So the thing I said. Then bucket.
I bet that girl didn't even see them
I don't think.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend. I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
Shoot him.
Shoot him. Shoot him with the bucket bullet.
That slimy killer.
You might
2 minutes.
imagine a gun with like bucket projectiles.
By the sounds of it, those two did
Some
have a
Gungeon.
crazy
Fucking gun.
Gungeon shit. Have you all played Gungeon? Enter the Gungeon?
No.
Enter the Gungeon?
You guys would like it, honestly. It's a roguelike.
Oh, the pixelated one? What?
Yes. Would you shoot?
What?
It's a no, shoot guy. Cause he the K-pop.
What do you cool? But there was no agree. There was nothing like agree with.
Oh.
There's no blue statement there.
It has to be blue.
Yeah.
The gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But
You still carried a gun. So why didn't you shoot?
Is it the hands? Because she rubbed her eyes. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe she thought the killer was her
Not friend. Oh,
I
well.
would have been a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
Yeah, there's nothing to
Damn.
agree with here.
just shoot them regardless.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out. Man,
What? Okay.
that slimy killer pulled a fast one.
So we have a
and
minute.
knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it,
Victim's
those
hands,
two did
right?
have a crazy tussle.
There's another.
Oh, maybe it
bullet.
should be
Victim
tablet and
hands?
not bucket because the tablet is the one that says she has chemical burns.
Oh
on her
yeah,
eyes.
yeah, yeah,
Ah, okay.
maybe. Or it's either.
Okay.
There we go. Consent. Consenting with the Jamaican guy.
Good.
Break.
It's good to have consent.
Yeah.
John actually has a point. The victim probably couldn't see what's going on. According to the tablet, she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her. Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Blinded by the bleach, that's horrible.
All that pain, yet she managed to fight back. She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was Rams.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed, knowing she has a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate. Eventually dying from her wounds.
Jeez! This is brutal. Couldn't have they toned down the violence?
The past is in the past, man. We can't change that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, Bombaklat. I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
Ooh.
Seriously? Yeah, there we go.
No, not yet.
Seriously? But we've already discussed so much.
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded. They figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone.
Please understand, I'm very proud of everyone's hard work so far. Because of you, we're one step closer to bring the victim's justice.
This was never about the tummy.
However, we should think of this case like an
However, we should think of this case as like an equation.
How it works is only half the
Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
As in the motive?
You're on the right track.
You're on the right track.
Speak like we have any information.
You speak like we don't have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't really have a
He's a
name.
gray.
What are we
dude.
supposed to
that he's a non.
ascertain from that? He's a non-character.
Not every answer will be written down.
No, not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than.
Whoa, 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 hold the phone!
What? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, soybean! Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire! I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision because there's a big-ass elephant in this room!
Oops.
Elephant in the room.
That's giving us too much credit.
the killer incapacitated that girl. She has a gun. It makes total sense! Problem is, you have yet to explain how he used the bleach!
I sort of assume he spilled it on the victim.
Right. You just tipped the bottle over. Bucket.
bleach came from, sure. But I
The-
doubt the bottle
That
itself
bottle
was
was where the bleach came from, sure. But I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder. When we found it, it was neatly ordered on a shelf near the back of the closet. And the gun and knife were just thrown on the floor. So it's weird, this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
And what is this something else? Come on, explain it before this dumpster turns molten!
She's really stubborn about this, but I get the point she's trying to make. Before we move on from the subject, we need to make sure its logic is completely sound. Alright then, let's put out this fire.
We didn't start the fire.
There's always
Let's see.
burning. Bucket has to
Tablet
be
bucket.
This is a bucket.
If the original
Bucket.
bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What
into
about a
another
container?
bottle.
Container.
There we
Hey.
go. Okay, we already know.
The killer had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in,
When the victim came,
squirted her in the eye.
This
I
character
knew
sounds
it.
Like
I knew it.
iconic. Just imagine someone took a spray bottle of bleach and just squirted it at the victim, says Ben. That's one way to do it.
Into another bottle?
Okay, here we go.
So, yeah, go bang. Yeah,
Boom! There we go.
10.
You can hear him say, I got it, but it sounds so enthusiastic. It's like, I got it.
She's correct. The killer put the chemicals in a bucket.
She's correct. The killer put the chemicals in a bucket.
Oh.
Well, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of bleach. If the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Okay, so how'd the killer use the bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
Shoot him before he even had the chance.
She'd shoot him before you had the chance. Use your brain, mate!
Of course,
Of course, my apologies.
That's a good question. How was the killer able to get a hefty bucket of chemicals into the victim's eyes? Especially without her knowing. There must be some kind of clue missing here. Think, Damon, think.
Even if he didn't manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns. However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it says she had burned to the scalp too.
Burn to the scalp? How does that work? Unless those chemicals came from above?
The step ladder.
Yes, that's right.
Motherfucker.
The stepladder.
Killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air.
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air?
A mechanism.
Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
Where's the bucket supposed to be again? Above, what? Which will could mean anything.
Killer hiding above the
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit on or hold on to. Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up
And
there.
if there's no place for the killer to
And if
sit,
there was no place for the killer to sit, then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
You take into
Unless you take into account the size difference.
the space above the entrance might not be able to.
The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a
and that
bucket.
thing supporting the bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
The killer wanted two things: for the bucket to be above the victim and for it to spill on her when she entered the room. In other words, he needed to balance the bucket. But on what?
Oh. Oh, never mind.
Nothing.
That was gonna be Hangman. Step ladder.
Oh, never mind. The door.
It has to be the door, but he used the step ladder.
To get on the
I
door.
made a fool out of myself. Got it.
Got it!
Got it! I don't know how we'll overlook this, but I've got it.
Balance the bucket
The
on
killer's
door.
balanced the bucket on the door.
like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Like in those water bucket pranks people film.
Too much TikTok. Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her. This would have made it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant. When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That explained why we found it a couple of feet away from the victim.
Is the possibility.
Like, that, yeah, that is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
Sounds like the best conclusion.
Just one problem.
There's just one problem. How is the killer able to reach that height?
Oh,
Normally tall.
Unless they're abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set this trap?
To balance that bucket on the door, the killer would need to reach pretty high. Was there anything at the crime scene that they could have used as a boost? If I can answer that, it'll add further credibility to my theory.
we have to? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, do we have to spell the word stepladder?
That would have been even worse.
Oh, I can't. I don't know what item here. We need to click. It's impossible.
No.
No. That's not it.
I like how it highlights no by default. There's a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that. After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
My precious stepladder.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Match point, Occam's razor.
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knickknack. It's the only knickknack of its kind. If there's something else the killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see it makes sense that we've gotten so far. I'm not done yet. But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Please just leave us alone. I'm so tired.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
Why is she Mickey now?
Anyway, what's the killer doing when the bucket boarded the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
I have to agree. They must have been hiding somewhere, waiting for her to arrive. Somewhere nearby, I'd assume.
Oh? What was the killer hiding?
On top of the door frame.
Out the window. Out
Behind
the
the door?
window.
No, that easily could have
Probably in the
backfired
back of
because,
the
like,
closet?
yeah, maybe because that looked really dark from afar.
Yeah. Nice.
There we go.
I've got it.
I've got it. The killer was hiding in the back of the closet. If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only way he could make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
Creating the crime scene we found.
Rating the crime scene we found? Great job, guys. We were actually doing this.
That was the last mystery, right? Must have put everything together now.
Even if it's fake, I feel really bad for the victim.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Well, technically she is.
Well, technically she is, but let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun. She was probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted. No,
That's no excuse.
There's no
Well,
justifying murder.
What? There's no justifying murder.
I just realized because Wolfgang's animal is like is a sheep, but his name is Wolf.
Killing a woman is the worst thing a
Yeah,
man
it's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you
There's no
okay?
excuse. There never was.
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse.
Stab wound.
God
28
fucking
stab wounds.
damn it.
No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
Wait, who's Carol?
It was the victim's name. Did anyone read the tablet?
I agree with
Is
you,
this
dude. You don't have to shout out your point.
Is this his Nagito moment?
Oh, what's going on? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
We're not.
We're not finished here.
There's no murder without a proper.
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died. I'm not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murder. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Half-finished exam.
You turn a half-finished exam, Winona. An essay without its conclusion.
About efficiency.
This isn't about efficiency. This is about being right. Or to you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity. What the hell?
No, and billionaires don't value integrity.
Let's just talk about.
Let's talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life, or were they going out of their way for murder?
The gun freaked him out.
If I was in the killer's shoes.
If I was the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous.
Acting out of self-defense.
Thing is, what acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Something done out on impulse.
What if they were frightened? A spooky thing might have set them off big time.
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense.
Excuse the killer used.
No matter what the excuse the killer has, it doesn't change the fact that they have blood on their hands.
Ew, bud. You seem a little pressed.
Silence! I won't allow this.
Silence.
Silence. Right, Dono.
Pathos?
Wow, things are getting emotional.
Oh.
What is this?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So this is just like the noise.
Yeah. What do I have to shoot? We only have like 5 bullets.
Oh, only 3.
To kill Kara so easily
Or
and
3.
without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive,
Wait a
deserves to
second.
be brought to justice.
This guy's acting really sus.
I'm looking at the stream.
Trust you. If you have no
I'm confused.
So says the ultimate lie.
I think... I'm confused.
To kill Kara so
Oh, what the fuck?
easily
Oops.
and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill,
What do
man.
you pick?
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of
He's stressed.
brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals.
The tablet.
This could have
What does the tablet say? Ultimate Teacher's Aid. Blood loss. Oh yeah, we could say that it was like a sadistic killing because like
Blood loss.
yeah, like
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
the
yeah.
killer basically bled her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even know the damn killer.
Shoot that gun.
Just the crime
Oh, we'll have to
scene
wait
they
again.
left behind.
This killer, dead or alive,
Shoot him in the head. Now.
deserves to be brought
It's murder.
to justice.
What did you use to kill? I used the truth gun or whatever.
The figurative gun.
There's no reason to trust you. If you have no
Okay. Here's what's interesting, because I read the instructions. It said you can like suck the pathos or
Suck.
absorb the pathos.
Yeah, I pressed E, but I'm not.
To
Is
kill
that what the
Kara
control
so
says?
easily and without restraint.
Yeah, because one of the
Sword
pathos,
empathy.
one of the pink texts said like lawyer's intuition. Did you see that? One of the pink one was lawyer's intuition or whatever.
Yeah.
Take a chill pill, man.
I think we can suck that and use that as a bullet.
Me to stay calm? This was the sadistic
Oh.
killing of
Well, let's try this first. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, or that.
Yeah, because we could have used lawyer's intuition against. There's no way to trust you, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Ah, so there's 2 ways to win. That's interesting.
I think. I'm not sure. The other one seems a lot weaker. The violence in this murder
Yeah.
was excessive and intentional. The killer stabbed the victim 28 times. Even when the victim started clawing at their neck, the killer persisted. They wanted to inflict as much damage as possible. That's clearly sadistic.
understand that, but shouldn't we
I understand that, but we shouldn't consider the killer's point of view. But shouldn't we consider the killer's point of view? The victim was carrying a gun at the time of the murder. It's possible they were also trying to kill someone.
mind is clouded by fear. The body makes rash decisions.
When the mind is clouded by fear, the body makes rash decisions.
Right, the killer was definitely excessive with the stabbing, but they could have been overwhelmed with emotion. In fact, the trap doesn't even work unless someone from the outside opens the door. The killer might have actually been projecting themselves.
I disagree.
Huh?
There's a reason the trap couldn't have been used for self-defense, something that proves the killer didn't feel afraid.
They have no emotions. They're the Phantom.
Uh-huh. Oh?
Time needed to set up right.
Yeah.
Fen said, he said the thing! 28 stab wounds!
They had all this time to think about it.
Set up the trap.
The killer needed a lot of time to set up the trap. They had to fill the bucket with bleach, move the ladder, climb up the ladder. That's not even mentioning the time it would take to figure out this plan. Most people don't come up with ideas like this on the spot.
Making the plan is sadistic enough, but actually executing it, you'd need to be a real psychopath.
If the victim was actively hunting them, the killer couldn't have possibly have had the time to formulate this trap and then set it up, especially if they were scared. No, they clearly had ample time to do this. The victim might not even have been hunting them. The killer could have lured them to the plaza by making noise and then killed her brutally. This was a brutal, savage crime. Wolfgang might be right to be so passionate.
suppose I can't dispute that.
I suppose I can't even dispute that.
Does this mean we're done here? Hey, we're disembodied boys! We figured out your stupid case! Now let us leave!
What does this guy sound like?
The British pastor, right?
Oh. Oh, he sounds like a pretty regular guy. Definitely not Monokuma.
Oh, you're finally done. Honestly, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
What? We only went to this case because of you. It does sound a bit like Zero.
No, it's not.
It's not? Well, it's not Zero.
I thought it was like the exact same. I was like, whoa.
No, it's not the exact same, but it's like the sort of like low pass
the filter.
Like the effect, yeah. Anyway.
Silly me. I have a short attention span. So just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information you've learned? It will be good practice.
Practice? Fine, I'll do as you ask. I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth together! Let's dig into it!
Okay, Cassidy is the Akane coded character, yeah? That's what they're going for?
I think so. Or I was also
Akane
thinking
slash,
like,
what's her name? Miu? What's her name?
Probably.
No, Grace is Miu.
Yeah, Grace is Miu. There we go.
Who are you thinking, Daniel?
No, yeah, I was thinking
Ibuki,
like Grace was either Akane or Miu.
Yeah. And they're voiced by the same person as well.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Where did the killer hide? All right.
Yep.
Oh, he really is naked.
Janitor's
Naked gray man.
I'm left clicking. I'm left clicking. What?
Maybe click it, then click it.
Confirm stop. Oh, spacebar. There we go.
Check.
There we go. It's a big
He's
check
just
mark.
fully
So
naked.
big.
Carrying. Opening the door.
Yeah, he just well,
Okay.
he doesn't want any evidence on his clothes, so he killed him while naked.
Wait, what?
What is the victim carrying? Keep going.
Wait,
Where are the other photos?
I can't go to the other photos. What happened?
I think because you're selected.
Oh, there.
Eh?
That's the only
Then
other
it's
one.
the other one. Process
Opening
of
the door?
elimination. Yeah.
Okay.
Has to be right. What?
Oh no, we can turn the page. We can turn the page.
Deselected.
I thought it. Okay.
There we go.
How did the killer reach the door frame? There we go.
Step ladder.
Okay.
Yep.
Opening
There we
the
go.
door was. How was the trap triggered? There we go.
This Kara girl is gonna be important, like much later, right?
Probably.
In like 2029, when Chapter 6 comes out in 2029.
Hope it doesn't take that long.
Yep.
They said they'll do like one chapter per year, and they're doing 6 chapters.
Oh, jeez. And it's been 2 years, right?
Yeah, and they didn't release anything last year, so they're already behind.
What was the victim carrying? The
assault rifle.
Can you believe it, Daniel? We'll be thinking of this stuff 6 years from now, assuming we ever play this.
I can't believe it.
Bleach.
That was it.
We're done.
I got it.
Got it.
So
Man.
he's not even
Sounds so
he's not
bored.
nearly as enthusiastic as Hajime or Makoto. The victim was carrying Koshkina, the ultimate teacher's aide. Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle. That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her and decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside.
Creak!
Janitor's closet.
He stood inside the janitor's closet when he began hatching a deadly scheme. Why is Ingrid doing this? It's weird.
They're probably gonna take turns.
They needed a way to surprise
Oh, yeah.
They needed a way to surprise the victim who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet, poured its contents into a bucket. That's because they wanted to blind
What?
Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Yo, look.
My god.
Sneaky little bastard!
It's interesting that they get like a little group project to share before they start killing each other, you know?
To do that, they need to set up a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved the step ladder behind the closet door and climbed it up to reach the door frame.
There, they carefully placed the
There, they carefully placed the
That way,
bucket.
when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all
Wait,
over her.
when the victim
It's
opened the
all
door, the bucket would empty its contents all over her.
After completing the setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. Rattle. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
You're not a gamer!
The bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and
That's
eyes
you, right,
were
Julio?
severely burned.
Oh, that's me.
And the bleach splashed all over her scalp, her face, her eyes were severely burned.
Yeah. He really is Scooby-Doo coded.
Ruh-roh!
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously.
The killer leapt from the hiding place and began that word attacking Kara.
Viciously.
In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed
I read it as like vicariously.
Vicariously.
In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
The victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails.
However, it didn't deter the killer. And the victim eventually died.
We don't have enough information to reveal the
At
killer's
present, we
true
don't have enough
identity.
information to reveal the killer's true
Actions haven't been
identity.
forgotten.
But their actions haven't been
That is the
forgotten.
truth behind this
That
case.
is the truth behind this case.
Well, are you
Well,
satisfied?
Are you satisfied?
A measly 3 acts? Poor Horace would have been beside himself.
Who the hell is...
What? I don't get it.
What the hell is this?
No one cares.
No one cares. We've been done with your end of the bargain. Now let us out already.
That is what I promised, isn't it? All right, I'll leave you to this room. Before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second? This entire time, I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, in my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares about what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while? Yes, let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Face to face?
What was that all about?
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there!
Oh?
Oh? Oh? Oh.
Oh.
He's the medic
Interesting.
from TF2.
Yeah. Oh, he actually does look like the medic with the gloves. I have no idea.
Bored.
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants. The walls have finally crumbled. What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land? Serve it? Or will you set it ablaze? Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
Fen says, wait, why is he kind of hot?
Oh, come on.
Yo, what the frick is going on?
This person,
What the ruck is going on?
voice.
Are you the
Are you the speaker guy?
Speaker guy? Oh, no. You don't address your superiors like that. Within the halls of this academy, you're referred to me by one name and one name only. His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing
Oh, Jesus.
It's
Fuck,
just
that hurts
Squid
my
Game.
voice. Killing game? This is a game?
No.
Oh,
What? We have to kill?
No.
Fen says, the game reveals you're watching the gray man's POV, pulling a ZTD. Oh no. Oh no.
Or you can call me Tozu for short.
Hey, what do you mean killing game?
This is a Danganronpa fan game. Did you really think the story would end once we reach the climax of the case? Quite the contrary.
Kinda.
This is only the beginning.
Of what?
Isn't it obvious? You, my dear subordinates, are going to kill each other.
A sec, that's not.
Come on.
That's not funny.
But you said we could go home if we solve the mystery.
I give you peasants an incentive. It's not my fault you took it the wrong way.
Rotro? What are you talking about? You lied to us.
Lied? Oh, no. Absolutely not. I'm a fair man. A man sworn to the truth. And if I recall correctly... or whatever I said.
No one cares. Fuck you.
That's what I promised. Something like that. I specifically said you could leave this room, not go home.
You sneaky son of a biatch.
You're full of shit, man.
There you go, losing control of your voice. That's how you know you've lost the argument. Logic is a cowardly thing like that. It'll jump ship the moment it's confronted with a challenge.
He didn't lie, did he? He said he never lies. So when he said this was Eden's Garden, so when he said this was Eden's Garden Academy, bullshit! What am I doing believing someone like him? There's no other way around it. He's lying.
Hey, why didn't you tell us your dumb game sooner?
And watch you peasants run away? Pathetic. I can't host a game without any contestants.
Please don't do this. I just want to go home. I just want to be with my family. Please, just let me go home.
There's no need to cry, Miss Torna. We're all civilized here. No one is going to kill
That's
simply
what
because they've been
everyone
ordered to.
fucking says, man.
No, there's that one Joker quote. It's like, they'll eat each other, something like that.
What's this? The peasant as a rebuttal?
A match between unprepared, unfit players. You can hardly call that a match. In much the same way, the game you've proposed, a killing game between students who don't have the heart to kill. Do you seriously think we'll abandon our morals so quickly?
Yeah, that's totally right. We're like super boring people. We don't have what it takes to do something like this.
Hey, you don't speak for all
The
of
only
us, TikTok star.
Damn.
The only way I'll kill people is if you have a video game of my past, of my sister killing people. That's the only way you'll get to me.
Aha.
My heart is terribly soft, softer than the most delicate piece of mochi.
That's a good that's a good motive. Actually, like, I get the vibes that this antagonist isn't. He feels a little weaker than Monokuma.
What if he's God? What if he's God and everyone here we're in hell, but he's God? Like we're the bad guys. he's the good guy.
Damn, the good
Maybe.
place.
When I see a fly in my room, I catch the poor deer in the jar and return her to nature.
Yeah, this guy's actually terrifying.
Oops.
I see.
All good.
There we go.
My mochi heart would melt otherwise.
Stop opening new tabs.
I see here. That's your argument, is it? How interesting. So, what has you so convinced?
What do you mean?
What makes you think the people in this room lack the heart to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their names and ultimate talents?
Pathetic.
If you do, then tell me regarding killing. Where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Are they okay with murder if it guarantees their survival? Is where they currently stand on the issue the same as where they're willing to stand? Go on. You've had a couple of hours to get to know everyone. That's plenty of time to learn their life stories, right? Should I take that?
Fen says, I don't want to call him Tozu. Should I call him Toes for short?
Toes. Well, we'll get a good look at his shoes later.
Mr. Toes.
What a surprise. Not. You wouldn't be here all dressed up in that fancy suit if you were so naive.
Such a spoil
Oh,
sport.
and one more thing. That trial you just did, that was your preparation for the killing game.
How? All he did was make us play detective.
And for good reason. If one of you is killed, the remaining students will participate in the true class trial. Your objective here is simple. Uncover the culprit if you can. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue who you believe committed the murder. The result will be decided by popular vote, and if you choose the right person, they alone will be executed and the killing game will continue. However, if you choose the wrong person, the guilty party will be set free and the rest of you will be executed instead. Those are the rules of the game. Everyone understand?
Martin says Asgore.
Shit, it does have a sound. It could fit Asgore pretty well.
All of us will be executed? That's not fair.
Really? I think it's one of our most beautiful rules. Everyone has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise.
What's happening?
That's insane. You're treating us like pigs to slaughter.
Such
Nonsense. All of you have the chance to survive this game. Do you think the common butcher is so merciful? Either way, if no guilty party ever escapes, the killing game will end when there are only 2 students left. You may want to remember that. Or maybe you don't care. It depends on what kind of person you are.
Out of the 16 people here, only 2 would be allowed to survive.
No shot.
2 people? That's hardly better than if someone gets away with murder.
I know. That's what makes it so funny. Most of you will die, no matter what. And yet, with every passing trial, you'll all cling to life more desperately. And that exact mindset is what causes more murders to happen. Aren't these rules simply brilliant? A perfect test of the limits of human compassion? I can't wait to see all of you in action.
I can't laugh.
Oh, he dies.
12. He's not the actual villain. The madman's loud tonight seducing laughter was suddenly cut off by a
It's just
well-timed strike from
Monokuma.
behind.
He's what's his name from Star
Oh,
Wars?
shit.
What's his name? Darth Maul.
I've had it a million times, you make you fucking mud. I just want nothing to do with this stupid game.
Oh, stop it!
Since you made it clear you don't listen to reason, I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with.
Ah, do you even listen to what I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing, it is you lot who... Ah!
Grace drove her fist directly into his stomach. She followed it with another blow and another, and it looked like she wasn't going to be satisfied until he was dead. I saw it from out of nowhere. Oh shit! A tiger ran down at the end of Grace's fist.
No!
Hey! Stop already! There's a...
But she dies.
I don't know.
Click.
Before we could do anything.
No way.
Come on, man. This is literally Danganronpa 1. The sound of a gunshot echoed in her ears. What?
Oh, thank God. It just grazed her.
Grace released the mat from her grip. Speechless,
just grazed
she moved
her?
her hand. Grazed. Oh, wow. God damn it. Which had been nicked by the stray bullet.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Makoru Kusaba.
We all looked in the direction the shot came from. The shooter stood silently by the pillar a trail of smoke rising from the mouth of her rifle. Her mask. The design was a panther instead of a goat, but it was clear that she was working with him.
You sure?
It's getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Everyone slowly backed away from Tozy, suddenly fearful for their lives.
What a shocking and unnecessary display of violence.
Oops.
You think?
I was talking about the golfer woman. Well, now that you've become acquainted with our enforcer, Mara, if any of you kids try to jeopardize the killing game, such as by attacking me, she'll be there to put an end to your shenanigans.
Even though she misses her shots.
That was just a warning. I assure you, it'd be unwise to further test her sharp shooting ability.
In any case.
Regardless, I finally have to answer your previous question. You asked me if I knew anything about my friends besides their names and talents. Truthfully, I don't, but I'll continue to trust them as if I do, because they're ultimates. They are charged with the betterment of society. They've proven themselves to be above simple acts of self-interest. We will not succumb, even if you trap us, fire guns at us, and force us to endure facial courtroom procedures. Awesome.
He's right!
Grace is trying to compose herself, still clearly shocked by her run-in with death.
No matter how weird you guys are, they're talented. Do you really think an ultimate will fall for your bullshit?
That's right. My friends and I have too much to live for and too much to achieve. We won't throw all that away for your killing game.
Get it mixed up.
We're all going to escape. We have to.
One by one, the students raised their voices in solidarity with Wolfgang. All of them were so confident in what they were saying, so willing to blindly put their faith in each other. And for some reason, it made me sick.
Now they're all sheep.
Teamwork.
Never underestimate the strength of human connection. I'm quite familiar with this idea. I'm trying to remember. What kind of captain would I be if I can't handle a small crew of 15?
What is this horrible feeling of contempt? Why do I feel this way when everyone else seems so hopeful? The voice inside me was answered by another.
No. You've got it all wrong.
The students turned their attention towards Eva, surprised by her words.
Do you actually believe no one here will try to kill? You're really naive. I don't know how you made it as a lawyer.
Oops.
Well, instead of resorting, you have to trust in your client. Instead of resorting to random ad hominem attacks, why don't you explain your reasoning?
What the fuck? Opera GX? Wait, what's happening?
You have to trust in your client even if they don't talk to you and they don't speak English and they also can't see.
Oh, Phoenix knows none of that. It's only Apollo. I can't. There we go. Oh, God. There we go.
Compared to normal people, ultimates are prone to killing, not less. More prone to killing, not less. Living with constant praise from the public has ruined our sense of self. If you need examples, just look around the room.
What a joke.
Excuse me? In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you'll resort to murder.
Can't you see?
If you continue to convince all these people to trust each other, they'll only be more vulnerable. She's gonna die first, isn't she? Unless that was your plan all along. It's possible you want to make everyone vulnerable, so that it'll be easier for you to kill them. That's
enough.
Ooh.
That's enough.
Suddenly, Ingrid stepped in front of Wolfgang protectively.
Wolfie's got nothing wrong. He's giving us all a vote of confidence.
Yeah, but it's something we all needed. Yeah, so stop trying to turn us against each other, please.
The horrible feeling grew stronger as the other students admonished Eva. It grew stronger and stronger, and I knew I had to say something. Eva's right.
No.
Damon, not you too!
Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone. But Eva made a good point. All of us have a clear motivation to leave this place, even at the cost of other people's lives. Whether it's to see our families again or for the sake of our talents.
Don't say
No, I would never kill anybody.
That's not it.
Diana, you yourself admitted you had too much to achieve. Don't you see how that's playing into the masked man's hands? This whole we're all ultimates thing is pretty inane anyways. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of us have the same goals.
What are you insinuating? Don't we all carry the same obligation to improve the world we live in?
His question angered me more than anything that had been said before. I could no longer suppress my true feelings.
That's wrong.
Look, the title barely means shit nowadays, alright? Most ultimates are just dullards obsessing over some pointless hobby. Their ultimates don't contribute anything of worth. The only thing they're capable of is leeching off public attention for their own goals.
Ouch.
You've got to be kidding me. Running a business that feeds millions is pointless.
Some of you are an exception, obviously. But come on. There's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche fixations.
That was very...
Don't you mean the rest of us? You're an ultimate too.
Yeah, what the hell makes you special?
I could feel the words worming their way into my soul. What makes you so special? Well, I can actually achieve many things with my talent. I can argue policy, consider ethics and morality. Better yet, I was the one who got you guys through that trial.
Is that really what happened? I remember all of us helping out.
Yo, I see what's going on. You think you're better than us just so you can say words nobody understands. Well, that kind of stuff is relative. Like, tell me what a dragster is. Do you know? Watch your step, lest you trip and fall down parallel heights of your vanity.
I'm disappointed in you. How are you so concerned about making yourself look good when we're in the middle of a death? What if he's the bad guy? He has a snake on his tie. He's like...
I like this version. Like, it's usually, I mean, it was always usually Hajime and Makoto who were, like, rounding people together and giving them hope. But now we're, like, the realist, you know? Wait,
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to... It was no use. They turn against me, hurling obscenities, scowling, or simply shaking their heads.
Oh, I sense anger, hatred, an unquenchable sense of bloodthirst. Well, save that for later. I'm the only person who can spill blood in the courtroom. The elevator will take you back to the killing game arena. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared a dorm room for each of you.
Get lost.
Thanks. Now you...
Good evening.
Can you get lost?
Okay.
He returned to his podium with the masked woman.
Oh, I actually did get lost.
Okay.
The bizarre mechanism that brought him into the room lowered the two of them into the ground and out of sight.
Hey.
Fen said, I remember all of us helping out. Gamer Girl didn't do shit.
Yeah.
We're not going
He
to
was
kill
actually
you,
the
Rebecca.
worst one.
Right?
Out of the bunch.
She derailed the argument so badly.
Just making gaming references.
No matter what happens, we're all going to make it out of here, okay?
She's gonna get 360 no scope later.
It was only when the madman had left that reality truly began to set in.
I have my money set on Eva being first victim.
Yeah,
No,
I
she's
think
gonna be
it's like
smarter than that.
No, but like it feels like she's set up to be one of the bigger characters, but she hasn't done a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the
So
latter
she's in
part.
The first
weird gray
victim.
area.
The first victim is always one of like the bigger characters, right?
Yeah.
Fat Beyond.
So like Scooby Doo is probably safe, right? Scooby Doo's probably safe.
What?
Also,
No, I think
Diana.
Huh?
Diana.
No, like
might
all the gimmicky characters are safe. It's just like one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
bigger characters
Okay,
will
yeah.
die.
See,
For
Diana.
at least first chapter.
The makeup girl.
Could be dying.
She's a chameleon, so she might be two-faced. So you gotta watch out for that in the future.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I really like the
be the
motif
twist.
of like
The animals. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Garden of Eden.
I'm trapped in a killing game with people who despise me. How?
You did that to yourself.
How did this happen? Yeah, fuck off.
Dumbass.
I just wanted to help. What? I just wanted to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily. And now I'm being treated like the bad guy. Will these people practice what they preach? Will they really refuse to kill? I can't trust anyone here. For better or for worse, it's me versus them. So cue the beginning of the end. The beginning of an unfathomable nightmare.
Here we go.
Despair.
Classic despair.
Beginning.
Okay.
The beginning of
Despair
Danganronpa.
of dangling.
I like how. Oh. Oh. Oh snap! You hear that? Oh my god. This is cool.
Composed by Hans Zimmer.
David White's is Robert Pattinson.
Even
Oh,
that one
shit,
is Eva
the
Longoria.
parrot. That's cool.
And Louise Tallner is
Amy Schumer.
we're known as
Yeah,
Daisy
Ortega.
Ridley. Diana, that one as I can't think of
He's got
it.
the
I
ring
can't
light.
think of it.
Jet
The
Dawson.
Rock as Jet Dawson.
Why is it just The Rock?
Jean DeLamre as Vin Diesel. I like how Wolfgang is kind of like the Byakuya figure, but he's really like heroic.
Yeah.
Whereas the protagonist is the Makoto figure, but he's like
I'd say Damon is a lot more like actually.
Yeah. I think this is a good reversal.
I love this reversal.
Yeah.
Wolfgang's like a nice guy.
This team got the Byakuya Togami. Alright.
And we'll see you guys. Well,
In
there's no
3
next time
years.
because there's no more game.
3 years.
There's no more game. There's no more game after this. That was woven by stitches and needles. Oh, look at this art! So cute.
It says zero. I thought it said 0 surviving members. Whoa.
To be continued in probably 3 years.
We'll probably get to
email
the Deltarune chapter 3, 4, and 5 before. Yeah.
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 So what do you guys think?
Lopez.
Carlito Lopez.
Carlito Lopez.
Look at all these people.
This game had pretty good voice actors, I must say.
Stand by Morris? What the fuck?
I just wish they were more
Dick Hayne?
experimental.
Huh.
Dick Hayne?
What? Dick Hayne? Where?
Dick Hayne.
Oh,
Technical
Dick
director.
Hayne.
Dick Hayne.
Calvin Shade, Lungus.
Robbie Good.
Oh god.
I wish Hayden Graves and Robbie Good changed names so to be Robin Graves.
Hayden Good.
Oh, so the voice actors also did the script.
Oh,
Like majority of
oh
them.
yeah,
nice.
I think in a project like this, you have to like wear multiple hats.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we do in this venture camp. Some voice actors are also writers.
That's exactly what you do.
Yeah. Benjamin Sweden. His nickname is Sweden? That's cool.
Crazy.
His nickname is Sweden. As we go, paying our respects to the creators of this fan game. Paying our respects. May the Epic Gamer.
Maybe.
Yo boo.
3D art.
I thought it said 30 art.
F1
Yo.
and Zolim.
They're husband and wife, I guess. Or sisters. Brother and sisters. And
Calvin
Pinoy?
Shade. Where?
No.
It's kind of
The limb.
Have you guys seen that video of like the credits for that one movie where the director like placed himself for nearly all the credits, like all the titles?
What? Tommy Wiseau?
No, not Tommy Wiseau. Kind of like Tommy Wiseau though. If you look at his work, it's really weird.
Oh, you're talking about Neil Breen?
Yes,
Is that who you're
Neil
talking
Breen.
about? Yeah, it's funny. Soze. Rebus. Lots of people worked on this project. It's hard. Sometimes I was like, wow, I keep on forgetting this is a fan game, you know?
Yeah, it really doesn't feel like one. It feels like they got the artistic team. Because one thing I'm really impressed by is that it not only does it mirror the art style of the Danganronpa games, but it feels very consistent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is like
this could easily be done before.
Yeah.
I think the biggest issue with this game is not even an issue, just more of a nitpick. It's the fucking controls are so.
I wish they would give us more freedom over the controls.
Yeah.
And it also feels a bit less optimized.
Open main menu, opens browser. What's going on?
No, I think that's just that
Game
just
jolt.
might be a thing with my keyboard. I think, but yeah, I mean, in Danganronpa in general doesn't offer a lot of customizability for like controls.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they could also optimize it further.
Pay-
Huh?
Fen says, paying our respects as JPEG laughs at half the names. Okay, fair enough.
That's one way to pay respect.
Fen said they wouldn't make her the ultimate liar to have her be the first victim. What do you... Fat Byakuya and Rantaro. They were both like the
ultimate
sus types, you know?
Yeah.
And then they
One of them was I guess you could call Fat Byakuya the ultimate liar because he was the ultimate imposter.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the ultimate sus one.
Maybe she lies about.
I don't think Ziz knows what we're talking about. I don't think Ziz has played Danganronpa 2.
Are you familiar with Danganronpa 2?
I've only watched the abridged, so I don't know if it's the real story.
Yeah, they might have changed everything.
Because I know who the fat Byakuya Togami is.
Oh, was it the series like Danganronpa 3? Danganronpa, what's it called?
I forgot, man.
Whatever.
Must be. Anyway, see you guys next time.
Yep.
Well, for
Alright,
the next
that was a
game,
lot of fun.
not for the yeah.
Yeah,
finished earlier
next
than
game.
expected.
Yeah, all right. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, quick game. Bye bye.
Bye.